Hello, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna be making art. um we're gonna be doing, basically I have like an order to give, like, because I'm selling these zines. I made these in last year and I'm selling only like 50 of them. And there's a gallery in the city I live in Tampa, and I'm gonna be selling my art there, and yeah, for some pieces I'm gonna be selling this sign there. It's an art design that's inspired by the book Grapefruit by Yoko Ono. So it's like, it has like instructions on to make like conceptual art. Like, you can tell, like, I'm gonna do a flip through later. Maybe I'll add it at the end of this video, but right now I've already printed it out. I basically filmed the printing out on my phone, so like I'll probably add that in here. But I printed it out and now I'm just like sewing it, because I like the handmade look, so I'm like sewing it. And like I said, I'm only selling 50 of these. Just a few are left. Like, this is how it looks inside the binding, and it's really pretty. I'm so proud of it. It's called Shower Shop by me, obviously. So basically I'm just gonna, do this. You're just gonna watch me do this. Yeah, so let's go. So blue is my favorite color, obviously, and I know that there are different ways of doing this. Like, you can, for example, have like a machine do the, like, kind of do the to cut the edges for you so that all the edges are aligned and stuff. But I don't want to do that, because I really like the handmade look. Like, only 50 of these are being made, and they're all gonna be made by my hand, each lovingly like sewn. And there are also like drawings of this inside here, like my drawings, or like drawings of mine. Why the fuck did I say drawings of this? But yeah, drawings of mine inside here. And yeah, so I just think like doing it by hand, and it's kind of like a meditative process too. And I also really just like art being made simply. Not that I don't like I love extravagant art, obviously, like art that's super extravagant and stuff. I make a lot of stuff that's pretty extravagant, but I mean, like, I don't know. I think you understand. I hope you understand. But yeah, mostly I'm gonna try to talk a bit to like make this not so totally boring, but also sometimes I might just keep quiet. And I hope you just enjoy the kind of ASMR. Also, this is not a tutorial. Once again, like, none of my art like process or like art like vlogs I ever tutorial. So please don't come on here and be like, oh my god, why aren't they showing me what they're doing? I'm sorry, this is not a tutorial. Same with my makeup too. My makeup is also my art, so it's not a tutorial. So it's flat now, and I just make 4 holes in it. I just make holes. I just poke holes. I poke holes and shit. Oh my god, poking holes. Oh fuck, I forgot I have to, the needle, I'm sewing it, so I forgot to put the thread in. I've already made two, like for today. So this, I'm selling these online, so you can, if you're interested in buying these, just check the link below. You don't have the details about how to buy them. And then I'm also selling them in Rayatila Gallery in Tampere, and also in Tampere Intercultural Center, Art Center, like an art center for people who live in, I think, Finland overall, who are just, who like are artists, obviously, and who don't really have like the stereotypical Finnish background. It's a really lovely space. They do a lot of really cool stuff there. So I'm selling it in those places, and also like if you check the website below. Yeah, I was looking for my pencil. I like a pencil. Yeah, a lot has happened. Like I said, I left my abusive parents, which was crazy, and I like this place accepted to sell my zine, which made me so happy because it means a lot to me. It's like it's a gallery and it's so amazing. And I go into my dream university, which is also crazy. Like I go into it at the last day of May. That was when I found out. But I've also been dealing with like a lot of like trauma as a result of leaving my parents and worries. And I went to Pride for the very first time, and it was so cool. It was super cool. It was fun. I did have like anxiety and stuff. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I did have an anxiety attack. But but it was good. I enjoyed myself a lot. Definitely by now y'all have probably seen the like video of Pride, because I filmed like the makeup and everything. I filmed the makeup look and a little bit of my time at Pride. It was my very first time at Pride, and it meant so much to me. I've been dreaming of doing that for like, of going to Pride since I found out I was gay, which is when I was like 11. But I could never go, of course, because I was born in Nigeria, and in Nigeria being gay is illegal. It's really tough out there. So so like this was like a dream come true for me, to be honest. It was a dream come true. And also I started stretching my ears. Like I don't know if I would have posted a video of this by now, but I filmed like the very first stretch. I know it's so small, I know it's not big, it's not like a huge stretch, but it's the beginning and it means a lot to me, because I've also always wanted to do that, but again, because of parents, I just never did, you know. But now that they ain't fucking here no more, I'm like, let's fucking do it. And I've also like I also opened like an account, like a model account on a spicy website. Those to help with money, you know. So that's exciting. Again, you can find links to that on in like the description area. I'm gonna put my links for everything. So if you want to support me in any way, like, I'm very grateful like I'm supporting doesn't have to be buying design or like subbing to the spicy account. It can also just be like subscribing the fucking YouTube and like following me on Reddit and making my Instagram, especially Reddit. If you have a Reddit, follow me on there because I use that way more. I'm like really active on there than Instagram. But yeah, so this zine, like I said, it's basically conceptual art. It's conceptual art, and it is just like the book Grapefruits by Yoko Ono. It is instructions on how to make conceptual artworks, like, and also I think, at least for me, when I was reading Grapefruit, it was also like a new way to look at the world, basically. I think that's like something about conceptual art for me, is that it always makes me see the world in a new way. And like, for example, at the very back of this book, we have something that says, they're like instructions for making art. It says, cut out all your favorite words from your favorite books, burn the books, make paper mache with your favorite words. And there's also like sketches by me, yours truly. And there's a forward by my girlfriend, because the book by Yoko Ono that I was inspired by had a forward by John Lennon, which is, was the love of her life. So I was like, oh my god, Seven, which is the name of my girlfriend. I was like, oh my god, Seven, you gotta do this for me. You gotta do this for me. Actually, I originally made this piece of this artwork, this art zine for there was a class I had last year, October, and in that class, we learned about contemporary artists. And then at the end of the class, they're like making artwork inspired by one of the contemporary artists you just learned about. And I was really drawn to the Yoko Ono's, like, to just Yoko Ono's like repertoire of works. So I decided to make a zine inspired by Grapefruit. And then when I made it, I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. Yeah, you have to be your own hype man. But I was just like, I think this is really good and it would be fun to just share with the rest of the world, so I'm gonna sell it. And also it then made me decide that it was so much fun making this like zine that I just decided that I'm gonna make like some kind of art zine every year now. I haven't really decided what this year's art zine is going to be about, but I'm gonna make it before the end of the year, and of course sell a limited amount. So I'm just tiny there. The reason why I am saying limited amount is because, not because like I want to be, oh my god, I'm so exclusive, but also because I don't really see art as something that's like mass production. I don't want to make art that's like mass produced. And also I don't again, like I said, I'm making all of these like kind of like by hand, like I'm sewing all of them and blah 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 and putting a lot of effort into them. And it takes, you know, and I want to continue to do that, and I'm just a human being. I can't you know, do that for like tens of books or zines or stuff like that. And I also things also get really boring. Like when you just keep making the same thing over and over again. Like let's say I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell 100 of these, right? And all the 100 I'm gonna sew them by hand. It's gonna get really fucking boring. Already 50 is a lot. And I'm thinking that design I made for 20, because this is 2023. So I'm thinking the design I made for 2024, I'm just gonna sell like 30 or 15, because it's, you know, it's a lot to just like, yeah, it just gets kind of boring, and I want to do other stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking I will probably make a series of zines for every year. And I'm really looking forward to that, because it was a lot of, I learned a lot making this zine. And it really made me appreciate the art form that is a zine, that is like this. I learned a lot. And I am still learning a lot. I really like it. I really enjoyed making it. I think it's such an interesting expression of the artistic spirit, of the human artistic spirit. I know I'm getting so philosophical and like, oh my god, artistic spirit. But yeah, that's really what I have to say. I mean, if you're on this channel, y'all, you gotta accept that we just randomly say shit like the artistic spirit every so often. Just art ramble, art speak. Shit. I'm like trying to line this up perfectly, be like, oh my god, be super perfect. But be perfect, baby. So I'm basically just doing 8. Yeah. And after that, I'm gonna do like, I think I'm gonna end this video with like a flip through. Yeah. I'm gonna end this video with a flip through. It's gonna be a flip through. So yeah, the university that I got accepted into, which is, I used to study at TAMK, because like I said, I live in Tampa, so TAMK is Tampa University of Applied Sciences in English. And that's why I used to study. I used to study in like their art program, basically. And then I got accepted into the Academy of Fine Arts Helsinki. So the one I got accepted into is in the capital. So I'm gonna be moving to the capital, and I'm just going to find an apartment right now. Yeah. Excuse me. So we have I don't know what this thing is called, but it is called I'm just gonna call it the pokey thing. The thing I used to poke. And yeah, so I was just saying that I originally bought it because I made this installation about like that was inspired by climate change and also traditional African practices. I'm African, by the way. I'm from Nigeria. So I got it for that because I made like some marks and I needed to poke some holes when the marks were like piping hot. So that's why there's like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of burnt around this side because it's burnt and the metal's a bit melted because I was poking super hot plastic with it. Yeah, it's really fun making art. Also sometimes dangerous. It depends on what you make, obviously. I just like to play around. Just always be safe when you make art. Always be safe. I'm just remembering all like the weird ass shit I've done. That I was like, yeah, this is because I'm making art. But it's fun. Like I got this injury on my hand, and I think I have another injury on my leg because I did a performance. It was an art performance, like performance art, and yeah, it was very like visceral, and I got injured while I was doing it. I'm pretty sure if it, I don't mind having it because like this was the performance I did that one of the artworks I made that got me into the University of the Academy of Fine Arts Helsinki. So it's kind of like a nice memory, you know. I look at the score and it's like, oh, that one time that I did that. Again, I'm gonna share it, don't worry about it. I probably haven't shared it by the time I'm putting out this video. I think maybe I have, I don't know, but I will. Like all this art shit I'm mentioning, I probably will share them, including the one that like I was melting plastic. I'll probably share it. I really need to re-dye my hair because the blue has faded a lot, but I don't have any dye at the moment, so I have to buy some dye. And I also really want to dye my roots pink, but of course I don't have dye at the moment. I do have bleach, so I can bleach my roots, but I think when I do get the dye, I'll bleach my roots and probably leave it like that for like, I don't know, a month, because I think I look pretty nice like blonde. Like I'll bleach the roots like blonde and then it'll be blue, and then after like a month I'll probably bleach again because some stuff would have some when my roots might have come out, and then I'll dye it pink. But I think that will probably be towards the end of the year. I wanted to do it in the summer, but I don't think I can right now. A lot of people ask me all the time on Reddit, like, what hair dye do you use? Because they're like, oh my god, your blue is so vibrant. And I use Directions. I use Blue Lagoon by Directions. I didn't really like the hair dye at first because it was I didn't really like the hair dye at first. I don't know if I fucked it up or something, but I think I didn't. I didn't fuck it up. Because at first it was uneven. Like the very first time that I bleached my hair, I toned it and everything. It was uneven, like the blue was uneven. But then after a few washes, it evened out. And it has stayed on pretty well. But I don't know if it's because I have like 4C hair and maybe 4C hair like holds in dye really well. I don't know. And also, by the way, like I don't live in somewhere that's typically like right now. Of course, it's pretty warm, but normally it's not that warm here. And also, I don't sweat that much, and I don't like really exercise a shit ton. I should, but I don't really do that. So I don't sweat a lot. So I only wash my hair like maybe twice or thrice at most in a month. Like twice. I think twice at most in a month. So I think that also affects it too. Yeah. And I've been trying to sleep with like a sateen like wrap on my head to protect, of course, my dreads, but also to because the dye would fucking keep staining my bed, my pillowcase. I would wake up and my pillowcase would just be all blue dye. And I was like, I don't want that. I don't mind, but again, I mean, it's what you get for having blue hair, colored hair. But I don't mind, but also I would rather that not be the case. Hi, so we're back. I've done all the 8 copies. I'm just like bringing them out for y'all to like see all the copies I did. Look at like so like all the 8 copies I've done them, and now basically what I do is I number all of them and I sign them, and then I'm gonna place them under like a heavy book so that they can lie, so that they get flattened, and then we're done. I'm gonna place them under a heavy book today, and then tomorrow I'll give them to the gallery. I'm so excited. So I just write the number at the very top. This is number 16, and then I just sign. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video and sitting here with me while I sew designs. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, then please just remember that it gets better. And yeah, please, if you enjoyed this, you can subscribe and follow me on my social media, which is basically Reddit and Instagram. And if you're interested in buying designs, you can also check out how to do that in the description. And also I have a spicy website now, so like a spicy account, I mean. So I'm just a bit tired, but yeah, I have like a spicy account now. You can check that out too and sub if you're into that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for being here. Bye. Mwah, mwah.